Okay, we're back again, and we're recording episode 15, or chapter 15. Okay, starting my timer. Okay, we're in Treviso, and we're trying to look into some Venatori Crow spy stuff. I'm actually curious. Okay, the team has discovered notes about subterfuge between the Antivan Crows and Venatori in Treviso. Whether this is a conspiracy of traitors or the work of a spy, it must be uprooted lest it threaten the city. Oops. Looks like, oh, it's just over here. Yeah, let's go here. That might be easiest.
Have you thought about it?
Our families have always lived
We're
here.
gonna have to go through some Montom.
I think that art merchant with information on the Antam lives near here.
Oh, yeah. The other... Oh, did I accidentally mark the wrong quest? That's fine. Might as well then.
Hello? Are you alright?
Then the bro
Done.
unlock the door. Come in, please.
I guess I interrupted what she was saying.
My saviors, welcome.
Iago said you had information on the Antam. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to.
I'll be honest, I didn't hear a word she said because I was too busy looking out the outfit. And thinking, like, how do we get that? Oops.
I'm in your debt. Please, look around.
You're in our debt. Can we have your shirt? Or jacket, really? Because it's the lack of a shirt. Oops. There we go. She is a merchant. I wonder what I can get from her. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what she actually has.
Those Antam would have ruined me if not for your kind intervention.
Sure. Andraste. You know, I'm really not into Andraste. Sweet Ella from the lyrics. Glittering mosaic. That could be cool.
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition. Those Antam villains haven't shown up again. To my relief.
Okay. Talk to the market master. Over there. Oh, nice.
You could be forgiven for assuming it was a normal market day. I wonder if they carry Navaran goods.
We're gonna have to look now.
Looking to attune your body to a higher level of health?
got Navarran stuff?
Welcome. We got all kinds of crystals here, both magical and natural.
I'm just taking the stuff that looks valuable. Nothing Navarran here, sorry.
The Anthem almost shut us down because they don't like magic. But once I explained the vibrational harmonies, they let us stay.
Okay. A couple nice things there.
Whatever you need.
Okay. What else? Who else? You.
Can I interest you in something shiny?
She's cool. Might as well, right? What are these? Veil jumpers implement a device the Dalish design whose use is undoubtedly both deeply technical and wildly unpredictable. Object details which children's ministry uses those who study them. I'm assuming, yeah, this is decoration. Just curious. Okay.
I've never travelled, but when this war is over, I'm going to go everywhere.
You should definitely do that.
I heard you helped drive off the dragon. Thank you for keeping my home safe.
Is this what you call acting for Treviso? Is this all you do?
Someone must supervise and make sure paperwork is filed.
Oh, I see.
Trust people to just do things.
You can't trust
Oh,
some
she's
I'm not
just
people.
trying.
I'm Tom. I'm Rithari. Healer. I'm help.
Okay.
Would you like to see what we have?
Thank you again for your effort against the dragon. Shame we didn't get the kill.
It's still a danger.
Damn, Antam.
Well,
As if
so-
serving them drinks was a joy.
Left the Cune to get away from Antum assholes. Now they're here anyway.
Okay, I'll take your fish.
Yep.
Yep.
In a duel to the death, everything matters, including fashion.
I still haven't found who likes these things. I thought we already have these outfits, but maybe not. Okay, now I'm running out of money.
Enjoy the feeling of rich Trevisan leather.
The mustache there. Okay. Went on a hunt for Navarran stuff and forgot what we were doing for a minute. What about you?
It's fish. You either want it or you don't.
Not looking good, Emmerich.
Keen eye.
I still really want to break those boxes.
If the butcher cares so much for Treviso, he'll make sure we have the proper ingredients for this risotto.
All right, we should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antam is stealing pieces of art.
I've got goods from all over.
And now I think I'm probably
The
out of
Antam
money.
reminds me of my husband. He was an earl, you know?
I didn't know.
Treviso will be free.
All right. Well, now that I'm out of money, guess we gotta actually do the quest.
What sounds good today?
Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Good day to you.
And you... Can't get anything, I just wanted to see. Oh wait. Horns of various creatures, sacrifice. Oh, Grey Warden stuff. Okay.
The right finishing touches make a home.
Yeah, still not Navarin. I guess I should actually listen to things.
How's business?
Can't complain.
That was boring. How about here? Oh, that wasn't part of it. Okay. How about here?
Busy as anything, but no hope to be found anywhere.
The Antam have scared people off, but the crows are after him. You'll see.
That was at least slightly more interesting. Okay.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings. I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying. Huh. Right here? Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Simply waltzing off with that man's goods was brazen, even for the Antam.
It cannot be for coin. There are faster ways to fill their coffers.
That merchant said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district. Let's start there.
But first, did we already check her?
Anything sound good?
We did. Okay.
We've got Cellini ham and strawberry jam.
Sorry, Emmerich, I tried. Maybe there was something that I missed, and or it's like a decoration that I didn't look too closely at. Make sure you feed the cat. Feed that cat too.
We're close to that camp where the Antam took that merchant's stolen sculptures. Okay, let's look around for that stolen art. Or any sign of what the Antam are doing with it.
Honestly, I held back a little bit just because I wanted to see Emmerich and Lucana's work.
Nothing here.
Oops.
There's nothing of interest here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
No, it's close. The writer of this note has pressed their pen down heavily. P. I need to see you again, urgently. I dare not say what it's about in open words. The rest is unknown cipher.
Wine glasses. Like people were toasting a deal.
Not a vintage I've seen on any crow table. But that means little if they were keeping a low profile or have poor taste in wine.
Sure. Another for you and the cat. I wonder if there's ever a point where I run out of money and I can't
What
even
is a
give it to
governor
them.
supposed to be doing in times of occupation?
Torn note. And tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with the Atom. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered us some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Atom camp in the center of the city. I'll find you after.
That merchant who said the Antam stole his artwork. He's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
And so he purposefully sent us off on a wild chase.
The note said the Antam are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components.
Magic? What are those fools trying to do in Treviso now?
The note doesn't say what the components are for, but the meeting location is a different Antam camp, in the center of the city. Let's head there and figure out what they're working on with the Venatori.
The Antam make demands,
Okay. We're close to the camp where Antam are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Intruders! You said you weren't full of Venatori.
Kill them. End it now.
End them! Quickly! We're taking fire!
I like the movement!
That one's all set!
Good one, Rook.
Thank you.
All right, let's find out what the Antam and the Venatori are actually doing here.
charred warning note. Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Cune. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful new effects in the Gotlock. More power, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire. But it is not ready. I've gone for burn salve. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixture soon.
This note is about Gatlock, that Canary blasting powder. The Antam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive, much more explosive.
Alchemy is fraught with peril at the best of times. Adding in enchanted components...
We must go to Dea and Viago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Okay.
I have heard that dragon rampaging through Minratos blighted people.
That's a bad death. Think what could have happened to Treviso if our dragon had not been chased out.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antam make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
Dear Srook, a wonderful thing. The crows have recovered some of the Trevisan artwork stolen by the Antam. Viego and Taya told me all about it when I had them over for dinner. Those loutish Antam were about to take their ill-gotten goods by boat to Menathros. Can you imagine selling the jewels of our artistry to some boorish magister's parlors? Luckily, Viago's compatriots put an end to it. My heart felt 3 times lighter when I learned that, and I am sure yours does too. You and your friends take care, darling. Darling. You're my southern coming out. Bleh. Notice he has that outfit too. Where'd you get it? I want it. I think it would look better on my guy.
Your coin helps, and there's some good bargains out there for you.
Seems I'm a bit low on that coin. So I got that up, I just need more money. Could I sell enough? Okay, now let me look. 100 more? What can I bear to sell? Maybe one more thing. I'll just do those 2. There we go. I don't even know if there's anything I wanted. I just wanted to level up. Can't really afford anything anyway. So I'm seeing here. And Tevin. Cool. Okay. Well, that makes sense, actually.
Come back soon.
Okay. Well, now that we did that, maybe we should, finish that other quest we were on, which is down here.
Why is this butcher always talking? The Drowned District has had other names, but none stuck. And Devons love drama.
A significant amount of effort goes into preventing just this sort of trouble in the necropolis. I couldn't imagine the mess if this took hold.
S. Find me where we had our first rendezvous. Discretion, always. The rest is an unknown cipher.
Another secret note between a crow and a Venatori.
It looks like a very cozy setup. Just saying, I think there's a little bit more than maybe like a forbidden love romance or something. I was trying to look at that, but it didn't let me pull it up. We'll keep it. Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. Secrecy is paramount, as you should know. Meet me here.
That's our third note by these Crow and Venatori spies. Half of these letters are written in a cipher I can't make out. Let's talk to Chance. Chance, we found notes from the Crow and Venatori spies, but parts of them are in code.
Ah, thank you. This may yet help trace their movements. Give me a while to break the cipher on these letters.
Okay. When this ability deals critical hit, you gain precision. Debilitate. When ability deals critical hit, any active afflictions on target gain an additional stack and have their durations reset. Yep, let's do that. And I feel like we finished that quest as far as it'll let us go. Unless that was the end of it. Okay, so let's go reconvene at the lighthouse. And then I'll decide if I want to do a main plot and progress the story or keep doing little side missions. We should check on Varric.
Hey, Rook. Nice to have our own kitchen, don't you think?
Yeah, but Rook's not the cooking type. So nice to have their own kitchen, and then people like Lucanus to make the coffee and and so on.
There's some very interesting valences in the ether today.
What does that mean? I feel like I need to look up the word valences. Manfred. Okay. Manfred won again. I was about to make a thing, but then I accidentally hit the button first. That's fine. They're just playing for now. We'll come up with bets, though. Should probably do the
abundance.
Well, maybe we can't actually. Need more stuff. More stuff.
Hi there, boy.
It's cute.
Never thought I'd see a living city smothered by the blight.
Oh, there he is. What's she doing? Can't look. Oh. I wanted to see the view. Okay.
I can't believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
It did! Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murder.
What you doing, Tosh? Tosh just gives a look. Oops, sorry. Or the others are still talking.
It's weird living somewhere where all the silverware matches.
Because she's busy melting it usually. What are these two doing?
If you're looking for the apples, I put them in the kitchen.
I was looking for you, actually.
You have a job for me?
No. I was just wondering if you were okay in here. We could get you a room. The lighthouse just makes more...
It's easy to trap spite in here, and there's snacks, and no view of the fade. I'm good, Harding.
Okay. Decision time. I feel like we're gonna have to do this one. So let's go ahead. I mean, there are quests we haven't done in that one. And we could possibly do more there too, technically. And then there are still more of the wolf things. I'm like, should we? Okay, let's just do this one. I am a bit of a completionist, but I realize that can also be a little bit boring to watch. So let's do the interesting things. Bring our dads. Let's do this.
Did you hear? Dog spawn in Dogtown.
This should never happen. Not anywhere.
What's next? I'm feeling kind of restless.
To this city. I wish there was something I could do.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlethan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
So this is the default Inquisitor since I didn't customize her for this one.
You're here to help? Or are you taking over?
I'm not taking over. Solus fooled the Inquisition. He fooled me. Your team stopped him. And your team is dealing with the gods that escaped.
So you've heard about them?
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
We've been doing what we can, but I'll be honest. Right now it feels like we're in over our heads.
You've already faced setbacks. You'll face more. Your actions will have consequences.
Did you see what happened to the Viper? We know all about consequences.
Such thinking is a trap you can ill afford. The Viper was blighted because of Elganon and Gillenane, but the city of Treviso was saved because of you.
I can't tell you that it's going to be easy, or that you'll look back at every choice you made and be satisfied. But I'm asking you not to worry about that future until we have one. Right now, we need you to stop the gods.
All right. I'll do my best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south?
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
We think their goal is to prevent the South from rallying to aid any war effort up here. It's working. The armies of the South have their hands full protecting their own cities. But some friends and I are doing what we can to rally them together. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the blight.
If the south is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morrigan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
I need your connections, I need your spies, I need an army. What does Fox want?
What I really need right now is information. If you have anyone who can help.
I'm sorry. The only reliable sources of information I have up here are Morrigan, Dorian, and Harding.
All of whom are already helping us. I understand.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette. We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade, but anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself wearing.
Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Okay.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
Don't have to tell me twice. Okay.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weisshaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus, see if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
Message from the front. Fight for the south. The circumstances... Oh, it's a long one. Okay. Though the circumstances prompting our meeting were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen, I'm glad we did meet. I'd heard of you from Varric, of course, and Harding spoke and continues to speak highly of you. However, the greatest vote of confidence came from Morrigan. She always had a knack of spotting those who might shift the foundations of the world, even if they don't know it yet. So it was she who suggested we meet, and as always, heeding her counsel proved to be the wisest decision. Unfortunately, I send grim tidings. The echoes of Solus's ritual and the escape of the gods ring across the south, and the smell of war is heavy in the air. In Orlais, a splinter faction of the nobility has made common cause with the Venatori and launched an assault on both the royal forces of Orlais and the border keeps of Ferelden. On-Tom coursers harass shipping out of Ostwick into the far southern wilds. Blight has emerged once more. Darkspawn in great numbers have been spotted near the ruins of Ostagar. But I told you to leave the south to me, and I stand by that. I share this news not to ask for help, but to remind you that you and your people are not alone. The gods stir up the greatest evils in Thedas, yet its people stand stalwart and resolute. Take care of the gods of the north, and I'll make sure the south handles itself. And when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. First round's on me. I'm gonna wear my voice out on that one. Okay, wants me to talk to Solus, but Harding has a thing. Everyone else is just meeting. check on Harding first.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
Orzammar has requested I stop harassing their citizens with my talk of dwarven magic.
Who cares what they say? That shouldn't stop you.
I don't have a choice. At least I know I'm not gonna find answers in Orzammar.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Huh?
There is another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kal Shirak. It was lost during the First Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're closer to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
Pressing them for information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kal Shirak doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
I'm curious about Kal Shirak's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the First Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the deep roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kal Shirak was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
There must have been another way. What they did was monstrous.
Can you imagine being trapped, knowing death was coming?
But they didn't die. The rumors.
That the dwarves of Kal Shirak had to change to survive? No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask. How do we get in touch with these Kal Shirak dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Okay. Oh, blinded.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dread Wolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods. Well, mine and Davrin's.
Anyone see anything in that memory we can use?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elganon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elganon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Okay. That's why we need the wolves then. Do I get another memory though? Because I think I had at least one. Ha! I was hoping that's what that was. Ugh, blinded again.
I was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurus seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
No, I wish I could believe you. I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurus and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
They created it? What does that mean?
Did Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was. Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
Oh, they were absolutely doing it.
Being with someone you're rebelling against doesn't sound like Solus.
He also met her in secret and talked about how they could run off together.
It sounded so tragic and romantic.
Oh, wait. Never mind. That does sound like him.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor. Not sure it matters.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away, then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
The Blight's one of the only things that really scares Solus. He came to Mythal afraid.
And she took it seriously, too.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon. Nice. The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Okay, sorry. Point of order. If they killed Mythal, how was she still around to help the Inquisition?
Rook, as a fellow Watcher, you know there are ways.
I'm not saying she couldn't help from beyond the grave, I'm just asking how.
Elven god magic? She'd spent centuries gathering strength and sharing people's bodies, I think.
If it was a truly benign possession, that speaks to her character.
So there's the shame Solus wanted to erase. He blames himself for Mythal's murder.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
Okay, so we're gonna have to find more of those wolf things. In the meantime, everything's still the same, right? More or less. Okay, let's go spy on people. And when I say spy, I mean just awkwardly interrupt their conversations.
So, does Manfred have, you know, people thoughts and feelings?
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as cognizant of his surroundings as you or I. To a certain degree.
Okay.
So, Lucanus, you're an Antivan crow.
Yes.
Do all crows have demons in them?
What? No.
It's fine if they do. I'm Rivani. Our seers let spirits possess them for ceremonies.
Well, Antivan crows don't. Spite was put into me by the Venatori.
Oh. That's messed up.
She's got the same statue. Unless they moved it into this room. Which now I'm curious about that. So I gotta go look at Davern's place and see if the statue's still there. After we put the cat. Yeah, still there. So there's just one.
Exciting times. Glad to be in the thick of it.
Soon to be more exciting. That leaves Nev and Harding and Belara, I think, which I'm okay skipping, to be honest. Oh, I gotta talk to the Solus. Let's check on Beric. Faster, Rook, faster.
Are you doing all right, Rook? Don't forget to take breaks, okay?
You keep reminding me of that. All right. Meditation time.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weisshaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the Blighted Dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weisshaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
No. The First Warden still refuses to listen.
As I feared.
I tried diplomacy, I tried being firm. Nothing worked.
When I asked you why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said you were no stranger to fighting stronger opponents. That sufficed for me. But the Grey Wardens fight Darkspawn and Archdemons, foes no one else can stand against. They see themselves as the best prepared for this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the First Warden.
Or remove him.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the Wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanuris once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon?
I
One
misinterpreted
warlord
the
was
response.
particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the First Warden.
If not that, then what?
I can't force the First Warden to listen. I have to let the Wardens try it their way.
And how many Wardens will die before the First Warden realizes his mistake?
I've done everything I can to reason with him.
Guess I
I
misinterpreted
once
that too.
warned an elven village that Gillenane was coming and they were in danger. They would not listen. I had to watch as their bodies twisted, as their shrieks turned into the grunting of animals. Their eyes were the worst part. They were still aware. They knew what had been done to them. I gained little peace from knowing that I had tried to warn them. Is that what you hoped for?
No. I have to find a way to get through to them.
Then what will you do?
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanuris.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanuris as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanuris until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganan is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Mythor not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. those who are weak. He crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
What about Gillenane and her dragon? Pride and ego can blind someone. We can exploit that.
By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrul, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanuris. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanuris will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
The old stories of the Tevinter gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that if they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanuris bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral. As such, I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Now we'll probably have to go to Weisshaupt. Weisshaupt? That's how he say it. Ooh, but I want to see my decorations. Relief, craft. Okay, that was the dwarf thing. Glittering mosaic. Oh. Well, that's a little more boring. I think that's the thing that I got. Ancient regular archer. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll keep this one. About... Okay, got a griffin lantern, that's cool. Oh, that's also cool. What else did I get? Ooh. A lot of random fun stuff. Let's keep that. Fun. And keep the coffee. What else though? That's my special memory thing. We can change the elf lantern. Make it... Where was the skull? Yeah, this one. This one's cool. Skull display. Combat manual, keep that. Okay, cool. Wait. Oh. Okay. We already have this one out. We got this. This will ritual experience. It's kind of cool. I feel like this is fitting our guy a little more. Fits our rook style. Okay. Now that we did the whole soulless chat, does that change? Nope. But everyone did go back to their spots. Interesting enough. Perhaps we should go to Weisshaupt then. I was trying to say if that's something that can wait or not, but let's go. Though this just opened up. Oh, it is Weisshaupt. Oh. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so Davern is going automatically. Of course, we're bringing our other man.
Everyone suit up. All hands for this one.
Still can't believe it. They're attacking Weisshaupt? The Wardens aren't prepared for that.
The gods are going straight for the throne. Unless we cut theirs first.
Just get me close enough.
Whatever you do, make them pay.
I always collect.
Who gets to tell the first warden we're dropping in?
I was hoping to skip that part.
They've got an alluvian in storage down in the vault. It was a gift from the Dalish.
Ours should go right to it. Probably. I think.
Let's get to it then. We sneak into Weisshaupt nice and quiet. No one sees us. We look around for Antoine and Evka.
Was there a plan after that?
Take out a god. End this today.
This isn't the vault.
Oh, crap. They moved the alluvian.
It didn't break.
You call that nice and quiet?
Sorry. Catch up when you can.
Darkspawn outside.
Darkspawn? In Weisshaupt?
Just outside the door.
Stay out of sight.
Mila.
Sit tight, Mila. We'll be back.
Random child. Okay.
The Maker curse you!
Oh boy.
Clear him out!
You take that one. You take that one. I'll take this one.
That one's ready.
Don't let them near the girl!
Do I have to watch the girl?
How did they arrive so quickly?
They've got the gods at their back.
Where are all the wardens?
Occupied in battle from the sound of it.
We're on our own.
That one's ready.
Yeah, please.
That's the last of them.
At least it wasn't ogres.
You know your Darkspawn.
My dad's a blacksmith for the Wardens. Who are you?
Rook, we're here to help. Do you know Antoine and Evka?
Probably in the war room. I can show you.
Okay, but first let me grab this. And maybe this.
Oh no! The door's blocked!
Is there another way?
A secret passage! Come on!
Oh, where I just was? Okay, well, I tried to grab this thing. Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
Damn.
That's Commander Janos. One of our best.
He won his fight, and I sense the end was swift. When did the Darkspawn arrive, Mila?
Just a while ago. They started climbing the walls.
You should stay here.
I can't. I need to find my dad.
There's worse than Darkspawn on the way.
And walls won't hold it back.
Okay.
Grey Wardens, I wield the power of the Blight. Today, you face the finest child of the gods.
It's Gillenane. She's caught a dragon.
We have to get inside! Stay close, Mila.
Davron! Are you hurt?
Wardens! We can sense an archdemon. I can hear the calling. Splitting headache. But I'll make it.
Quickly!
How you doing, Mila?
Don't worry about me.
You need a new plan, Rook. How can Lucanus kill a god in the form of a cloud with a dagger?
One thing at a time. For now, let's not die out here.
There's an army of Darkspawn below us. Will Weisshaupt hold?
It's never fallen before, and it won't today.
Darkspawn reached the wall!
Where's Commander Janos?
Good job, Emmerich.
Oh. I was trying to throw a thing, but that didn't work.
Powerful, quick, and I have returned much of her cunning. My creation's power is greater than any weapon you possess. The final flight is upon you.
Oh, sorry.
All set.
Cease struggling. Lie down. My dragon will be swift.
I've made that one ready.
The war room's ahead.
You'll be safe there.
I need to find my dad.
By yourself.
There's places to hide. Darkspawn won't find me.
Archdemons attacking the north wall!
Signal a retreat! Fall back to the trap!
Can't see the signal fires through the smoke!
Try the horns!
The Archdemon's too loud!
No one's retreating!
There's no choice, sir. We're under siege. We have to fall back to the dragon trap.
Forget the trap. Send word to Commander Janos. Rally outside the wall.
Janos is dead.
Rook, what are you doing here?
Trying to save your ass.
Yours will rot in the dungeon. Arrest them.
No, you need to listen to them. We are under attack by a god.
Do you hear yourself? There's no such thing. Stop finding excuses to be a coward. We'll stop the enemy outside the walls.
The enemy is outside the window.
Grey Wardens don't hide in our castle. I won't ask good soldiers to turn tail and run. We're an army of steel, holding back the Blight. Order every blade out of Weisshaupt.
We'll all die, sir.
That's an order, Warden.
Can't say I didn't try.
No!
Belara's mad.
Listen to Rook.
Oh no, Emmerich's mad.
An order. Okay, Rook. I assume you have a plan.
This dragon trap. Tell me about it. It was built 900 years ago to stop an archdemon, but...
Get down! Where's the trap?
Other side of the fortress, but it's never been used.
It only has to work once. Let's go! All right, this is about to get a lot worse. You ready?
Have to be. It's us, or nobody.
Oh, okay. So maybe I got everything I could get. I wonder... Okay, I mean it shows you the level. Wow, it's really high with Lucanus. But just curious, like... when he greatly disapproves, like, what does that... does that affect that level or something?
Damn it!
Outnumbered, trapped, you will not hold. Your fortress offers no protection.
Oh, he's dead, okay. Oops. That's what I meant to do.
Surrender to your fates. Defeat, death, reconstruction.
Wasn't paying attention there.
There is potential for new folds in your flesh.
Got him. Now let's get past this blight.
How much further to the trap?
Far enough, we'll have to fight our way to it.
The south gate's been overrun!
We have to get through. It's the only way.
Wardens, hang on!
Oh, that was my timer, but I feel like we gotta get through this first. Okay, no, not that way. Alright, that's fine. Let's just go this way. Made me jump a little.
They slew the wardens!
Die, the lot of them!
Oh man. Oh man. Okay.
What's that horde mean?
Calling reinforcements to the east battlements.
Here we go.
And where are we?
The east battlements.
We are the reinforcements.
Outnumbered, Rook. Can't break the sea.
Can't break the...
By ourselves.
We're trying to. Just need to trap that archdemon.
Oh.
That's the last of them.
Keep moving.
This way is blocked.
Time to improvise. Maybe that ballista can help.
If we can clean the blight from it. Why not aim for Gillenade's dragon?
It's not a dragon, and it takes more than a ballista to kill one.
There! We can get through!
So can the Darkspawn ahead.
You fight what you call the Blight. Pointless. It was always ours to control.
Two horns. What does that mean?
The outer defenses have been breached. Evka must be ordering a retreat. We're getting close. We'll cut across the wall.
If this is the wall, it's gone.
There's another way to the trap. Through the library. Takes longer, but it'll get us there.
Let's do it!
What happens once the first warden wakes up, Rook?
Hoping he won't. I decked him pretty hard.
He'll have bigger problems on his hands than us.
I mean... I just feel like with the way we're playing Fox's character, punching the warden seemed like the only one that fit.
There, across the way. That's the library. We'll go down through the barracks to get there.
Better than being exposed on the walls.
I think he'd been wanting to do that for a while, and as much as I think he cares about Emmerich's approval, I guess we can't always get it. You gross. Okay.
Yeah, I know! Maybe we should get back on the wall!
This is the only way.
What's that sound?
It's coming from the gate.
Sounds like 10,000 Darkspawn knocking on the door.
Destroy that blight, or there'll be no end to these Darkspawn.
Already on it.
The gate won't hold much longer!
Got them all.
Go! Before the army shows up!
One for us.
Ooh. Yes, I will. Really wanted me to go this way.
Harding! We're trying to find a way out of this.
Here, follow the torch and watch out. The Darkspawn are everywhere.
Okay.
The warden's a meeting at a bell tower. You can get out there.
See you soon.
Go that way.
Hear that? Must be the bell tower.
It sounds close.
I can't believe there's Darkspawn inside Weisshaupt. Right here's where I took my vow to fight.
We must get clear. Is there any end to them?
Only if we kill Gillenay.
I've set that one up.
Die now!
That one's ready.
Ready again.
I'm ready again.
Hassan! Watch it! Got another one coming through the wall.
A stronger one at that.
Oh. Okay, fine.
That did it.
The bell's still ringing. Let's get there.
Is everyone intact?
More or less. Is that the way we're supposed to go? Okay, I think so. I think it is.
There, the bell tower ahead. We can get out of this mess.
No!
Hang in there!
It's not good.
We'll find another way.
What now, Rook?
I don't know, but we don't quit. There's a way out of this mess somewhere.
Library's not far. It'll put us right next to the dragon trap. There's still a chance.
Ooh.
Rook! Keep going! The others are looking for another way out.
Library's not far.
Oh boy.
We can do this.
Yeah, well, let's find out.
Cold cities, sinking hope. Your blood knows you'll die here. Your tactics are primitive, old patterns, desperate thoughts. None will save you. Your blighted blood is fine material. I will forget what I craft from your corpses.
We really need to shut her up.
Do we know how yet?
We can't do anything about Gillenane until the Archdemon's dead. She's invulnerable.
Not bad, Rook. Morn watch. Done.
That one, quickly! Quickly, end them! Whew. We finished these ones off.
We're clear.
There, wait. Ooh.
You got it.
Come on. There we go. Okay.
Rook! Lucanus! Hurry! Open the gate!
I wouldn't advise it!
Just do it!
Must be bad guys.
Better be ready. Hassan, go!
We're fine. My guy's running really slowly for some reason.
Go on! Tear down Weisshaupt!
Evka!
But if I'm still standing, you've got to fight. Now die!
Warden Evka!
She can handle it. We have to get out of here.
What do three horns mean?
Means we make our last stand. The library's down that way.
Not anymore. Back! Back!
Shoot. Okay. Oh,
We
shoot.
should go back.
There is no back!
Then...
Hey,
oh,
up
okay.
here!
We're coming!
Hurry!
Mila, you're a lifesaver.
Darkspawn almost had you for lunch.
Well, let's not hang around for dinner. Come on.
Have you found your father, Mila?
No!
I'm sure he'll turn up.
I just don't want him to be afraid.
We're here.
Quick! Inside the library!
More Darkspawn ahead!
Cut him down! We can't get stuck out here!
There's Hurlocks coming for us!
Let him try. I'm good at killing those.
Darkspawn! The Grey Wardens hide! Tear them from their tower!
Mila! Hide somewhere safe to... Hide!
I'll be over here!
Pry the mortals from the walls! Kill them all!
Damn. Even my big power thing.
Watch out! Another ogre!
Stand strong!
Your battle is already lost!
Have you ever fought so many Darkspawn, Davin?
I killed that one's cousin last week. Must have pissed them off.
The war is power! Overrun!
I can't keep this up much longer.
Neither can I!
Yes, you can! Hey, we didn't come this far for nothing!
We've done it!
Take the wardens! But keep their flesh!
The ghouls are back!
Persistent bastards!
Darkspawn are breaking into the library!
Not before we do! Stop them!
The door's locked! We're trapped!
Then we make our last stand if we have to!
Okay.
Rook! Get your asses in here!
We're coming! We're coming!
You're alive.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
If this door doesn't hold, all bets are off.
What about the dragon trap?
The trap will work. Take it from a blacksmith. You set it off and get out of the way.
Dad!
Mila!
I told you not to get lost.
Hope she wasn't too much trouble.
The whole time.
Can we hire her?
You don't have enough gold.
The real problem is getting that dragon to land.
Lucanis, the dagger. I guarantee this will get Gillenaine's attention.
And then?
She sends the archdemon after me. We trap it, Davrin kills it. And Lucanis, you take your shot.
Just like that.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Is this one you can win?
I mean to find out.
Right. Then let's do this. While the Wardens still listen to me.
Evka, you're alive.
The Blight and I had a little disagreement. I'll rally the others. Someone decked the first Warden and left me in charge.
I was practicing for an archdemon. Let's get to it.
I know a way to the trap.
Once this is over, there's an old Illuvian here that could be our escape.
Yeah, it, kind of fell out of the building.
Oh? Well, if I can borrow some of your people, we'll get it right again.
This is gonna be a little bit of a longer episode, I think. I guess I could end it here, and then start the next episode. I'm just thinking I want to finish this little plot point at least, but
The condition of these books. What happened?
Gillenane.
She's infecting everything.
Let's just find our way through this mess.
Should be a door on the other side. That'll put us near the trap.
We must clear out this blight first.
okay. Yeah, let's go. That's the end of episode 15, actually, because I don't know how long this mission at least is gonna go. So to be continued.